Hey guys, it's Brian again with another ceiling fan video. What I have for you here is a 42-inch Encon Corinthian ceiling fan from 1998. I just picked this up off of Marketplace yesterday. It's white with polished brass accents, has a single globe integrated light kit, and it's a 3-speed reversible fan. Very similar to a Hampton Bay Rockport. And I've always had a soft spot for these fans, these ribbed housing, what we call horseshoe brackets, kind of huggers. You know, I know that they're on kind of the cheaper end of the scale as far as ceiling fans go, but, you know, I've always had a thing for these. They appeared in several places in my childhood and, you know, seen them a few times throughout my adult life, although they are getting much harder to find these days because most of the people who replaced these, that was 2 fans ago, and they're now replacing fans from the mid to late 2000s. So these are fewer and far between. Not really a highly desirable fan as far as collectability goes, but I happen to like them. So I have it hanging here in my laundry room for testing. We'll go ahead and turn the light on. It has the original Encon pull chains, which I'm very thankful for, because those usually are missing on most of the Encon fans that I find. It's in really good shape. You know, albeit a little bit dirty, but, you know, I wiped most of the dust off of it, but it's, you know, it's been hanging in the same house since brand new, so really nice fan. And actually, you know, I'm going to leave the light on and we'll do the fan now, starting on low. Does have a little bit of bearing noise, and it hums, but it's not a bad little air mover. Actually got a pretty nice little breeze coming off of it on low. Although you can definitely hear the scratchiness of the bearings. But for, you know, childhood reasons, I'm not going to complain. So flip it to medium. Definitely can feel some air movement on medium. Yeah, it's pretty noisy. And high. Not a terribly fast high speed, but it's definitely putting out a good amount of air. It does wobble very, very slightly, and it has some vibration to it, but, you know, what do you expect for a 22-year-old fan? Definitely putting out some good air, though. These were pretty common back in the day. The Corinthian was actually one of Encon's budget models, like the Casanova, and there was another version of this fan, an older one, that was called the Contempra, that had a smooth motor housing like the Littleton with one of these style shades on it. I'm actually still looking for that one. I'm also looking for more of these Corinthians in different colors. Encon had a slew of different hugger fans back in the late 80s, early 90s, including a fan called the Fruit Harvest, which was a stenciled motor housing with fruit designs and fruit stenciling on the blades, like Saturn lines. They also had the Contempra that had the, Contempra that had the Saturn lines on the end of the blades. So I'm looking for all different versions of these 42-inch Encon hugger fans, because these are pretty big childhood. So anyway, let's go ahead and do the spin down. And you know, despite the scratching bearings and the somewhat noisy motor, I really like this fan. This is definitely one that I plan to keep. You know, it's in pretty good shape cosmetically for how old it is, and you know, there's just no reason to get rid of it. I happen to like it. Definitely not going to stay up in the laundry room. This is just a temporary testing spot for the winter. And in case anybody's wondering, I am using a new camera. This is my new phone that I'm using. It's an iPhone 11 Pro Max. And so far, I actually really like the camera on this phone. You know, despite the scratchy bearings, it actually has a pretty good spin down on it. Another fan that's based around this style is the Encon Chili Pepper fan, which I have a video of on my channel here in case any of you are wondering. So there you have it. That's a 42-inch Encon Corinthian. Hope you guys enjoyed. Keep watching. More videos to come.